My name's Andrew Dudley. I'm the head brewer here at Wantsum Brewery. The project that we're currently doing with the div from Grow Kent and Medway is to develop a no-alcohol beer that is made with English hops. The no-alcohol beer market is really booming in the last four years or so, I would say. The amount of zero alcohol beers that you can actually buy in supermarkets and walk into a pub or a tap room and actually try now is really growing. It was Klara that introduced me to Grow Kent and Medway and suggested that we apply for a grant. I think it would help benefit her as a hop breeder and grower, as well as us as a brewery.
My name is Klara and I'm Head of Research and Breeding for Wye Hops. So we are in China Farm, which is a commercial hop farm that hosts the hop breeding program's breeding plot. Unfortunately, it's January, so there's not much to see here this time around of the year. The main challenges of the hop industry is really that nowadays crop breweries and bigger breweries alike, they use a lot of imported hops. So the greatest challenge for me as a breeder is to breed new varieties that are similar so they can reduce their import and then they start replacing them with homegrown hops.
So being able to use English hops would be great. It will be cheaper for brewers, it will be greener for brewers. It also is better to be able to say you're supporting the economy in our own country. The profits on beer will be higher for the brewers. By buying more English hops, you're supporting the growers who will be able to have more confidence in growing more varieties going forward. So the idea of the project is to compare the same product that's brewed with American hops and English varieties and get them analysed and find what the real differences are in the beer and how we can bring the English version closer to the American version of the beer.
Since I finished my PhD, I am working as a full-time hop breeder. It's a very applied science job, but I don't have the lab infrastructure and the people who can help me. So this is really just a bridge between applied hop breeding and scientific hop breeding, which we really needed for the breeding program, and Helen's group and the Biotech Hub just kind of gives that to us so we can accelerate the process of breeding new varieties.
So my name's Helen Cockerton. I'm a lecturer at the University of Kent. At the moment we're in the Biotech Hub, which is where we do a lot of our plant-based research. In particular, we do a lot of work on hop, so that's mainly hop genetics, but also what we call hop phenotyping. So that's basically characterizing the different chemicals that are present in our hop cones. So we have a lot of investment in research in British hops in particular, and a lot of that work is focused with collaboration between Wye Hops and the University of Kent. Basically, through having these industrial contacts, through working with Klara from Wye Hops and with Andy from Wantsum Brewery, it means that we can have a real-world impact in some of the science that we're conducting. So it means we can take the DNA analysis that we do inside the labs and also the chemical analysis that we do on the hops and make that relevant for the brewers that are producing the beer.
So we're about halfway through the project now. I'm hopefully going to start getting some hop samples in. So my job is, now that I've worked out how to produce the low alcohol beer, is to now brew it with the samples I'm being given, which will then go to the university where they'll do the analysis. The university have also set up a tasting panel. They've actually got in a professional and trained a panel of 15 individuals on beer tasting. So I will be able to provide samples that 15 individuals will get to try and actually fill out tasting notes for, and useful information that will fed back to myself will help with things like beer descriptions and what the customers are actually getting from the product that I'm producing.
So it's been a great collaboration between Kent Uni, Wye Hops and Growing Kent and Medway, and local breweries and local businesses alike supporting British hops.